Hello everyone, my name is John Michael Bushman and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and we are in the Monster Type Festival King of the Island event where only 5 creature types are legal for this format, which is the tri-type of Beast, Beast Warriors, and Wing Beasts, plus Insects and Reptiles for some reason. I guess this is to celebrate all of the new cards that came out of the new packs here on Master Duel, but here we will be rocking an old favorite of mine, Lyrilisk, and not just any Lyrilisk. This is Lyrilisk OTK. Game plan is simple. Just get Nightingale on board, have 3 to 4 materials, and equip her with a bunch of these equipped with, honestly, there are only 2 equipped spells, but some builds have Mask of Brutality, which also gives a 1000 attack boost, but if the turns go beyond that, it will keep inflicting 1000 damage to you, and eventually you will have to destroy it yourself. So yeah, this is an OTK deck. Some of the cards are banned, so we can't exactly go like full-on wombo combo here. So we have the honorary Lyrilisk here, Slower Swallow, to fill in that gap. Otherwise, this is just a bunch of OTK tools. This is an extremely simple deck, and you have Maxi to keep the combo decks in check, which is usually the Insects. And they have a lot of tools available to them here, because while Insects got a really big boost because of B-Trooper, they're very powerful here, but unfortunately not on the rank ladder. So without further ado, let's fly over our opponents once again. Okay, my opponent is making me go first, so that means we have to go through our Ensemble Robin line. So that's going to be, oh god, this is a really ugly opening hand, especially if we're going to go first. But we can at least end with an Ensemble Robin that can do more than this. So, or rather, that has at least 4 materials. So we're gonna normal summon Slower Swallow here, and let's see. We could use that right away, but we're going to use War of Thou first, so that we can search, so that we can have more cards in our hand to do our shenanigans. Okay. Normally I would we should get Wagtail into rotation now. Yeah, we should. We're gonna get Wagtail into rotation. Then we can search the other card as well. Yeah, I think this is fine. Okay. So we get Sapphire Swallow. Normally it's an OTK deck, but my opponent made me go first, so we're gonna make do here. We're gonna make do. Okay. We will get Bird Call. And Slower Swallow cannot special summon herself yet. Wait, oh, she can. Alright, all she needs are different levels. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, we'll just get Bird Call here. Unfortunately, we're already normal summoned, so that's a big whoop-de-doo. We will get Turquoise Warbler for next turn. Unfortunately, we cannot special summon anything else because of the way our hand rolled out. So we will summon the other Slower Swallow, and then we will overlay all of them for an Ensemble Robin with 4 materials. Now, one thing I learned playing Pearly over the past week, yes, I built Pearly. You don't set Lyrilisk Ensemble Robin in defense position, because it just takes one Pearly monster to hit over Ensemble Robin, and your entire protection line is just completely shut down. So always set her to attack, even if a lot of your opponent's bigger monsters could potentially run over her. But if they need to special summon themselves to even do that, then Ensemble Robin is completely fine. So I have no idea what my opponent is on. I do have a Max C to back her up, and we have 4 bounces to our name. And if she does indeed get destroyed here somehow, we can find a way to recover at least with when we have Warbler here. So let's see what our opponent is on. They are taking a while, so their internet could be an issue, or they're just deep in the tank as to how to go through the combo lines, because there are 2 combo decks in this event, and one of them involves Tri-Brigades, because of course they are, although a lot of their power cards are banned. But if my opponent says, oh, okay, yeah, Danger Thunderbird, yep, this is the other combo deck that's in the format, something that revolves around using the Dangers. So I do not want to have to return Thunderbird to hand because their in-hand effects are not once per turn. Oh my god. And only their if I remember correctly, yeah, only their other stuff is once per turn, but their in-hand effect to special summon themselves isn't. So I am not going to bounce Thunderbird back to hand. Instead, I will bounce back whatever bullshit you could potentially have here instead, opponent. But let's see. If it took my opponent that long to think about their line, then they probably have a lot of... Oh, Zodiac! Good to see you again, Thoroughblade. Let's see what other bullshit you're going to be up to. I think this is the one that's limited for this format specifically. Yep. Wow, just going in... Wow, really? Okay, you're gonna give me this opponent. Alright. I had a drink of water there. Okay. Okay, so Sapphire Swallow, sure. Back to hand. Let's see what else my opponent's got. Alright. That's an attack that is at least... this is at least not... making me go into anything else. Although, if they do end on Trident, I am not sure if Trident is banned for this format specifically. Nope, she is not. Okay, ooh, a 1-for-1. That is actually a really spicy draw. Oh, dear God. I don't know if we can even contest a Trident. But, okay, Mage Power is something. Let's see here. We could just go into Turquoise Warbler and then bait the Trident out that way. I think that's fine, all things considered. Okay, yeah, Turquoise Warbler. Yeah, do that effect. I'm assuming this will bait the Trident. He should just shotgun. Ooh, Infinite Impermanence. That is bad. That is really bad. That means he still has a free Trident to do what he needs to do here. So this is bad-ish, but I still like our odds somewhat. So let's see here. Wow, you're gonna do it now. I would not have done that because you did not know that I have a 1-for-1 here. Oh no, opponent. Oh no. This is the part where I search Cobalt Sparrow, which is still semi-limited. She could come back to 3, no problem. Cobalt Sparrow. We will search Beryl Canary. Yeah, I know this line like a back of my goddamn hand. We will get Wagtail can attach herself anyway, so we're going to get Sapphire Swallow. There we go. And then Sapphire Swallow can if she's used as an Xyz material, she can attach another monster in the graveyard anyway, so this is fine. Yeah, you should not have shotgunned your removal for Trident their opponent. Oh my god, now it's gonna cost you. We're going to attach Warbler. There we go. And we will also attach Wagtail. So we will be swinging in for a lot of damage, but it's not going to be enough to kill my opponent, unfortunately. Yeah, 6 attacks for 1,700, or rather 5 attacks for 1,700. It's not going to be enough, but it will hurt a lot. Unless I did the math wrong, in which case it's already lethal, but I highly, highly doubt it. Let's see. Okay, yep, attack, attack, attack. Let's see what my Zodiac opponent... What else, rather, my Zodiac opponent has for us here. After we attack them for a bunch of times. Okay. Fortunately, Zeus is not in this format because he is a machine, not a winged beast, not a... Oh, wow, it is lethal. Holy shit. Yeah. Chalk 1-up for Lureless OTK there. And moral victory as well because we managed to get all 5 of the main deck Lureless into rotation. So, yeah. Thumbs up for that. I did not expect I had enough damage there, but there it was. We move on to the next duel. I've never been so much happier that my opponent made me go second because this is an OTK. Oh god, honestly this is an ugly opening hand because if Warbler here is negated, we are sitting ducks. But my opponent is starting on that, and I should have shotgunned the Maxi after he's activated his Rescue Cat. Although there's no Ash Blossom in this format anyway, so I think that's fine. But we at least get to draw one here, and we get to see what kind of bullshit my opponent is on. So let's see. Let's see what they got. Let's see what they got. Okay, just tri-brigade, just tri-brigades. Okay, Lightning Storm is a good ass draw because if they go into any of their link lines, we are golden. Otherwise, they could just stop here, prevent me from drawing any more cards, and they will be safe. No, going to Melfi of the Forest, which we cannot Lightning Storm because they put it in defense position. Oh no! So they could negate the effects of one of my monsters at least. Um, and then once that happens, we will... well, we can bait it using Warbler here at the very least. But knowing Melfi Brigade, they will set a lot of their stuff to defense position and allow their Link monsters to do all of the heavy lifting. Why would you send Keras? That is not what you would normally send, unless you have a way to, okay, because he needed 3 beasts in the deck, alright, and then just to draw 1 card. I would normally not do that. There are so many better ways to do this, opponent. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, okay, going into Wally. Yep, okay. They do have ways. They do have ways. Do you have any other Melfis? Okay, yeah, okay. They have ways to fight through my bullshit. King YuGiOh is not one of them. Oh my god, times like this when I really want that negate. So we're gonna get Warbler here. Summon her, activate her effect, or at least attempt to trigger her effect before Melfi of the Forest does her thing here. Okay, yep. Oh wait, no. The chain link will resolve first because Wally needs to bounce back to hand, summon the 2 Melfis, and then Melfi of the Forest will negate after the fact. So once the chain link resolves, there will be a new chain link where we resolve all of our on-summon effects. So that is something. He will have to try and contest my Wagtail here. Granted, we are not completely out of the woods. We are not completely out of the woods, but we have a fighting chance somewhat. Because Melfi the Forest can only really negate one thing, and yeah, it will definitely be Wagtail in this case. And then we have a normal summon here. Yeah, Fenny will recycle one thing that is likely in the graveyard. No, I think this special summons from the hand. Yeah, no, it special summons a beast from the hand. Okay, yep. So by resolving the chain link that way, Cathy does a search first, and fucking King Tiger. If there's one thing that this event has highlighted very, very significantly, it's shit like this. Wang Hu, really? Oh my god, destroy those monsters with 1400 or less attack. Must be face up to resolve this effect. Alright. Okay, so Assembled Nightingale only gains can only be destroyed. Yeah, cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects and not take damage. So if I'm reading this correctly, we can do this. Since none of our monsters can be destroyed, I stand corrected. If normal special summon 1400 or less attack, oh dear god, we will not be able to do too well here, unfortunately. Okay, so my opponent has got me by the balls, assuming of course they will attack into my 2 monsters here. And then I will lightning storm them on my next turn, because if there's anything about the Melfi Brigade deck is they don't exactly have they don't kill quickly, but they do hurt a lot. So there's that. For as long as King Tiger Wang Hu is on board, we will not be able to summon any of our smaller monsters, unfortunately. So there's that. We need to kill him as soon as possible, if even. So we will be staring at paint as it dries for the next couple of turns until my opponent clears my own board so they can use my Lightning Storm, but that is extremely unlikely. Times like this where I wish I have the searchable Dark Ruler no more, but I chose to board out of it because that is extremely narrow and requires us to have a board presence Whereas Dark Ruler no more, or hell, even Infinite Impermanence, we just need an empty board, or at least my opponent to have a board before they do their effects. So there's that. So I'll just see you guys at the next interesting point. Okay, so a small update here. I just realized that Melfi Hide and Seek is their secret sauce for surviving their own Wanghus. Because Wanghu is symmetrical. But Melfi Hide and Seek says the first time each beast monster you control would be destroyed by a card effect, it is not destroyed instead. And it basically soft protects against Wanghu here. Holy shit. So we may be dead here. We shall see. If I'm dead, I'll just skip to the next duel. If I'm not dead, I will just cut to the next interesting point. But I do not like my odds at the moment. After 84,000 years, my previous opponent finally managed to kill me. So there's that. But now we're in the next duel, and my opening hand sucks. Holy shit. Oh my god, this deck. Well, we do have a Max C and an Infinite Permanence, so I like my odds, all things considered. Thankfully, Pearly is not legal for this Beast Warrior Wing Beast Reptile Insect event. God, that is such a mouthful to say. You can just say Tri-type plus Insects and the other one, Fire Kings. I'm assuming this is the structure deck that's rocking the new support. Still, I'm actually miffed that Pearlies are not beasts for some reason. They are instead what do you call them? Fairies. Of all things. So, but unfortunately, because of the way the Pearly deck functions, you're not exactly given too much room for out-of-engine stuff. Especially with if you want to splash the Heralds in there, because why not? You could, but that would run into the problem of not having enough names for the Pearlies to hit off of their shenanigans. So there's that. But my opponent here, playing Fire Kings. No, I will not allow you to do that. You already negated one of my shit. I will not allow you to negate it. I will not allow you to go any further. I did not know Arvata here is a negate for monster effects, so there's that. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh players not reading cards. That's completely normal around these parts. Okay, so we're gonna get clocked for a bunch of damage here. Nearly half our life total. Good God. So, but we're not dead, so we do have 2 turns to recover, but we're gonna see here. I don't know what rank 4 Xyz they could potentially have here. I did look over the Fire King structure deck, and I don't think they have too many ways to capitalize on this unless just Fire King, sure, and then get Fire Formation Tenki, I assume, and then you do your whole shebang there. All right, we could potentially be dead here, but we're gonna find out soon enough. That depends on my draw, of course. We're gonna see here. They're gonna search, I'm assuming. Yep, Yaksha, one of the more powerful recent Fire King support. So let's see if our draw off the top gets us out of this. Sort of. It sort of gets us out. Oh my god. We could bump Wagtail up to 2k attack to minimize the damage, but I don't like our odds anymore. So we'll just set her, pass, and pray. So either if I don't manage to crawl out of this, we'll skip to the next duel. Otherwise, we'll skip to the next interesting point. So we'll see you guys there. Okay, so we went second here, and ooh, that's a decent ass opening hand. We have 2 Maxis to hopefully prevent our opponent from doing too many things here, but otherwise, I mean, I sort of like our hand. I mean, if we draw any other Lyrilisk, we are golden, but otherwise, well, our odds are 50-50 at best. Unless my opponent concedes here, in which case we have at least a free victory. Nope. We are in a mirror. So if he normal summoned that, then he could potentially have others. So This is an activated effect. Yeah, it's an activated effect, so you have to declare it first before you do your thing. All right. If he's going to do it like this, we're going to max C now. There's no Ash Blossom in this format, so we're at least guaranteed one draw. Assuming, of course, my opponent does not just go wombo combo to Kingdom Come here, which is always a possibility. Let's see what if he even follows through with this. He could potentially not. It's always one of two paths. He could just keep he could just get Cobalt Sparrow here. Or is it Cobalt? I keep forgetting the bird type. I just call her Brown, and then we just call him by colors. Okay, Cobalt. Oh, it is Cobalt Sparrow, and yeah, this is Sapphire Swallow. All right. He could just search any of the winged beasts for that matter. Oh my God, she searches any winged beast. Barrel Canary. So she could, but my opponent here could potentially just keep comboing off in spite of Max C. All right, I salute you for that, opponent, because I personally almost always take the Max C challenge. So they will set up their board here, which I assume will just be Ensemble Robin Pass. I mean, and in this format at least, that's powerful enough. So I'll just see you guys at the beginning of my turn. Okay, we're back, and they did not end on what I expected them to end on. Instead, they are ending on Assembled Nightingale with 2 equips. This is what I was telling you guys earlier: Mask of Brutality, plus 1,000 attack and minus 1,000 defense. But you don't that doesn't really matter, especially if you're an OTK deck. But we're gonna ruin my opponent's day here. We're gonna destroy all of his back row, because I am definitely scared as to whatever this is, but I would assume this is Infinite Impermanence. It can't possibly be anything else. No, it's just another Swallow's Nest. Okay, okay. Now they don't have any interaction. I mean, he could tribute it off, opponent. Go on, I dare you. Do it, do it, do it. Yeah! Doing that is going out on your own goddamn terms. God, I love this game. Oh my God. So we're gonna kill my opponent here. If we even get to that. Oh my God. So we're gonna get Cobalt Sparrow, and because we control the Winged Beast, we can do our thing here. Oh my God. And then we'll even search another. We haven't normal. Wait, we already normal summoned, unfortunately. So we're gonna do it like this. Cobalt Sparrow. And then we're gonna search any other winged beast, so we'll get Slower Swallow. There we go. Then special summon her in defense position, because why not? And there we go. Okay, so my opponent probably has no way to recover from this, because he literally tributed away his only board presence. And yeah, we're gonna cut it here as I give massive pecks to my opponent. Yeah, this event, it's pretty mid, honestly, because you see bullshit like this. And this is basically just what if we take some of the powerful tribal decks from days yore and put them in a pseudo limited format like this one. It could have been better, honestly, but it's fun to see the janky side of Yu-Gi-Oh! Shine with events like this. It has its ups, it has its downs, but it's something, to say the least. The loner decks are, again, leave a lot to be desired. Like I said just now, a lot of the decks here are constructed. It's basically just a lot of the meta decks, like way back when, as you saw Zodiac and Tri-Brigade splashed into some other Beast Warrior Wing Beast deck. And then, of course, B-Troopers and then Reptiles are here as well. They gave Aliens new support with the recent update, but it barely does anything. It barely brings Aliens up to competitive contention, and it doesn't do anything to make the deck any better than it already is. So yeah, that's it. We're gonna cut it here, and if you like what you saw, hit like, comment, subscribe, and share it among your friends. And until next time, toodles.